Alright, what's going on YouTube? Coming back at you with another video of my Phantom 85 V3. Since the last update, I have had a few problems with this motor. I think my last video, it was a short video, it was like 60 seconds, so it was a YouTube short. After about the 20-mile break-in period, after I filmed that video on my way home, I heard a noise from the motor. And then about a minute later, I heard another noise. So I shut it down, I pedaled all the way home, and I took the motor apart. When I took the motor apart, I initially didn't see anything wrong with the motor. The cylinder looked good, the piston looked good, but then upon further inspection, I realized that I had broke a piston ring. So yeah, so I broke a piston ring. I don't know why I broke a piston ring, because I've been nice to this motor. But long story short, I broke a piston ring. I ordered new steel MS460 piston rings. Once I got those in the mail, I slapped them back into the motor. The piston was still good. The cylinder was still good. It didn't have any, it had a little bit of scoring, but it was nothing major. So I slapped the new piston rings in it. And then I changed the bolts from the Acorn bolts to just regular stainless steel bolts, just so I knew that I was bottoming the head out all the way and the studs weren't hitting the top of the bolts. So I changed that out. I changed the piston rings, and now we're back at the 20-mile range of breaking this motor in. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. So we're at about the 20-mile mark, breaking this motor in. Same bottom end, same cylinder, everything's the same except for the piston rings. So we're back to breaking this motor in. It has been doing good. I haven't had any more issues with it. The piston ring, I'm not sure why it broke. Like I said, I wasn't revving it out hard, nothing like that. I had the 44 or the 42 sprocket on it. I switched back to the 36 just because I was getting a lot of four-stroking, and yeah, I feel like that was part of the reason why I was getting four-stroking, because it wasn't under as much load as it was with the 36. So I'm back to the 36. So I got to pedal a little bit more, which is not a big deal. So yeah, like I said, we're back to the 20-mile break-in period. Let's see. Other than that, like I said, I haven't had any more problems with the motor. When I initially put the motor together with the stock piston rings, everything like that, I did have a little bit of trouble getting the cylinder on the piston rings. So I'm hoping that that's maybe why the piston ring cracked. Maybe I did a little bit of damage and I didn't realize it. So I'm hoping that that's why it cracked, but I guess we'll find out. So if it cracks another piston ring, then I guess it wasn't me putting it together. I guess it's just still a flaw in the Phantom 85s. So for people who don't know, this is a Phantom 85 V3, 52 millimeter piston, needle bearing. Yeah, so we're gonna give you guys a ride along. I've been waiting on some things in the mail. I got a chest mount for my phone, and then I also got a handlebar mount for my phone as well. But with the first ride with that, I dropped my phone off of that mount and it shattered. Granted, it was an old phone, so it's not a big deal, but I'm not putting this phone on that mount. So we're gonna give you a ride along, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we're back. I had a couple of people walk past asking about the bike and stuff like that. So we're back. You guys are now on the chest mount. Both my hands are right here. So if the angle is not good, I will change it in future videos. It's probably going to be a little bit bouncy. So I will do everything I can to try to make the videos better. I know some of you guys want to do or want to see ride along videos, hear the motor, you know, just stuff like that. You know, you don't want to just see the bike, you want to see the bike in action, running, stuff like that. So you guys are now on the chest mount, and So if the angles are bad, if anything, if there's something in this video that you don't like, as long as it's positive, leave it down in the comments. If it's negative, I don't want to hear it. I don't care for negativity. I don't have negativity on my channel. So if you say something negative, I won't respond to you. Point blank simple. But with that being said, if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I will be having more videos of multiple bikes. I've got a couple motors that I've got my eye on. Once I get a little bit of extra money, I will be purchasing those. I'll be doing unboxing, stuff like that. And, you know, so I will have more content on my channel about motorized bikes. So without further ado, I'm gonna get on my bike and we're gonna go for a little ride. All right, YouTube, that's gonna be it for now. I don't know, I got a problem with my brakes right now. As soon as I locked up, or I hit the brakes going down that hill, my caliper locked up. So right now I'm getting resistance, even though my bike, you know, the clutch is pulled in. So I got to figure that out. But yeah, I mean, she rides good. I got my temp gun with me. We got what, 279, 247, 260. Yeah. So we got 280 somewhere. So basically 280 after about, I don't know, maybe a 5-minute ride, if that. I don't even think it was 5 minutes. I had to look back at the video. But like I said, I do apologize for the shaky camera. The mount I got is not the best. I'm actually gonna take you off of that right now. But yeah, it's my Phantom 85 on a Walmart frame. I know everybody says don't do it, but I'm doing it. So I will come back at you with another video once I get my brakes figured out. We out.